History, 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 history.
Welcome to FifthRoundMovements.com review of Something from Nothing, The Art of Rap. First movie directed by Ice-T. Most excited I've been about an Ice-T movie since New Jack City, and it delivers. It's one of the best documentaries about hip-hop I've ever seen. Definitely the best one I've ever seen get a theatrical release. It's out in theaters everywhere. If it's not where you live, hopefully it'll be on DVD. You can get it by the end of the year, I would imagine. But definitely try to see this if you're any kind of hip-hop fan that enjoys lyrics and rhyming to any extent. What the movie does, which is super unique, is Ice-T interviews about 40 or 50 MCs going back to the very beginnings of things. Grandmaster Caz, Run-DMC, Dougie Fresh, all the way up to current superstars, Kanye West, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. And he doesn't do what most interview guys do. They don't talk about their cribs or what Bentley they're driving this week or how many Twitter followers they have. He gets to the root of the matter and they discuss rhyming and the art of rhyming and how they put their words together and their lines and write punchlines and space out their bars. So if you're a fan of MCs and you like listening to lyrics and the kind of person that maybe, buys a CD or downloads an album on iTunes and listens to it 50, 60 times trying to figure out everything the MC's saying, this movie is absolutely for you. Probably my favorite scene in the movie, Rakim, obviously one of the all-time great MCs, sits down with Ice-T and talks about how when he hears a beat and if he has 16 bars to his verse, he breaks it down into 4 sets of 4, and then he fits his words in like he's doing a puzzle or playing Tetris or doing a math equation. That's really cool to hear, and he gets that kind of answer from just about everybody he talks to. And like I said, he talks to just about everybody in the game, and it's really interesting. If you're any kind of hip hop fan, you should absolutely try to see this movie. A couple of criticisms, not really criticisms, but a heads up in case you're thinking about seeing it. It's a hip-hop movie for hip-hop heads. If you're a casual rap fan, you listen to pop radio, and you've had a discussion whether you like Pitbull or Flo Rida better, sit this one out. Also, the one thing, not a criticism, but something I'd like to see more of, I like the movie so much, I like to see this become something else, because I feel like every 2-minute conversation could have been a 2-hour conversation, and I would have enjoyed every second of those 2 hours. So Ice-T's been real smart about marketing this. He's made his rounds on a podcast. I heard him on Adam Carolla recently, and he's doing this Twittering and Facebook and stuff like that. And I think this format will be awesome for a web series or a podcast. Because Ice-T has a lot of connections in the game. Obviously, been around forever, and he's got good relationships with guys. He's got a real cool personality where he kind of sits down with, like I said, the biggest iconic names in the game and gets them to kind of just lay back and kick it and talk about how they write and what their writing process is, which is really cool and really different and something I haven't seen before. And I'm quite a connoisseur of what's out there with hip-hop, so I don't think anything like this has really been done on this scale with a theatrical release. So I can't recommend Something from Nothing, The Art of Rap any higher. Go see it. Hopefully it's in your town. If not, it'll be on DVD by the end of the year, I would bet. Do not bootleg it. Do not download it for free. Support art like this, and more movies like this will come out, and we'll get to see better, cooler things in the theater. So definitely go out and support. Best thing Ice-T has done in years. Best rap documentary I've seen in a very long time. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Round, and check back the Fifth Round Movement every Friday for new episodes.